Hello friends and family, this is Megan Wei, Lindsay Mona. Welcome back to my channel. 我是南哥，欢迎回来。Lately, some of you guys asked me how my fashion has changed in America. Well, I was thinking it's a time to talk about it. Without further ado, it's time for 5 ways my fashion philosophy has changed in America. And let's go. The first way I have changed is that I have becoming more random and casual. Back in China, since the environment for clothing experimentation is much wider, so I was much more experimental at dressing the way I want. But in America, if I wear a nice dress or shirt, people would be like, oh wow, why do you dress up? Then I realized because in general, people tend to dress down more in America, and they tend to have a bigger concept of too much. But in Asia, people tend to wear their fashionable clothes out instead of wearing comfy things all the time. So I feel more random and casual with what I'm wearing, and I care less about people think about me. Anyway, there is a different mentality about adornment and embellishment in America. There are more bland taste things in America, but in Asia there are a lot of highly decorated things everywhere, which brings me the second thing I want to talk about, is that I have becoming more real and less flashy. What do I mean by that? When you look at things in China, like videos, movies, or even architecture, there are a lot of bright, colorful things everywhere. And everything seems like more vibrant, because in Asia, we tend to like a lot of adornment and embellishment. When you look at the history back to Tang Dynasty, kings and queens were dressed very colorful. They have lots of adornments on their head, like gold, jade pins, phoenix, dragons, and a whole lot of other things. And look at the palace. Chinese palace is so colorful with lots of dragons and phoenix embellishments at the top of the building. What's more, when you look at the cuisine, the food is quite rich in color as well. Even the small things are quite colorful. If you want to buy things like contact lens, phone cases in China, you will find the majority of them are vibrant colors, and you will be impressed even to find a plain one. But in America, the majority of them are basic colors and the basic patterns. It's not very easy to find colorful ones. It's the same thing like the restaurant. In Asia, restaurants are highly adorned with lots of decorations everywhere, versus here, the embellishments of restaurants are quite simple. I remember the first time I came here, I was a little surprised as how simple their decorations are. Maybe even too simple. But now I kind of get used to the plain taste decoration. So if I go somewhere that is highly decorated, I would feel annoyed and overwhelmed. But luckily, I haven't been to that China place yet. But if I did, I'm pretty sure that's a reaction I will have. And number 3, which is I always dress down in America, and it's not dress down for American, but if I go back to China, it would be considered as dress down. People would be like, why do you dress so casual? But to be honest, I feel it's more comfy and practical this way. I really want to care less about style as much on daily basis. Therefore, I gradually have more clothes in my closet that are comfy and random items. But when I was in China, I used to have fewer clothes. But the clothes I buy are the only clothes that I fit my style. Then it brings me the next point I want to talk about, is that I started to buy more random clothes in America. Like when it gets cold and there's a sale, I would buy a random shirt just because it's on sale, then toss it in my closet and probably would not wear it for a long time. I haven't thought about how they will coordinate with my style and how they match with others. So then the next day I get up in the morning and trying to figure out what to wear, but still couldn't find anything to wear. Even though there are probably more than 50 pairs of pants and 50 shirts, but I still couldn't find anything. How can I not find anything to wear? The reason is, yes, I have a lot of clothes, but they are not coordinate with my style. Then it brings me the fifth point, that I have more and more clothes that I change it much more frequently. Like this shirt I'm wearing now, probably I would change it in 2 hours. But back in China, I would wear this shirt for 2 days as long as it doesn't smell bad and it fits my style. It can go a long way. That's the 5 ways my fashion has changed in America. If you like this video, please give a thumb up and subscribe my channel. I will keep you updated. Thanks for watching and I will see you next time. Bye!